More scary movies for us. What up, everybody? Welcome to Trailer Park, the movie review show that focuses on the trailers of the movies. I'm your host, Richard Barlow, and today we're going to be talking about the new trailer for The Possession of Hannah Grace.
This job is not for everyone.
Because of the hours?
Because the only co-workers are cadavers.
So this is a new horror movie that's coming out in November. I wish it was coming in October. I like all my horror movies in October because I just splurged during the Halloween season. But November's fine, I'll take that. I'm really into the concept of this movie too. It's about an overnight coroner that works in a morgue and has a body brought in that died during an exorcism. Now there's so many exorcism movies out there, I like a new take on it. What happens to a body after it dies in an exorcism and the exorcism was unsuccessful? Because technically, it's still possessed. So I'm really into that idea. Like I said, there's so many exorcism movies out there and they all kind of seem to be the same thing. Just about performing an exorcism and what the person's like when they're possessed. So I always like a new take on the genre. In the same way that The Exorcism of Emily Rose was a little different and I love that movie, this movie looks to be about the same. Not the same as The Exorcism of Emily Rose, but the same in the way that it's something different.
Well, I got a weird one for you. Her name is Hannah Grace, and her family was performing an exorcism or something on her.
Dad?
It also looks like a really contained movie, which I really like. From the looks of it, it's really only the main character Megan and the body of Hannah Grace in the morgue overnight. Of course, there's shots of the exorcism and the EMT that drops the body off at night, but other than that, it really looks like it's just gonna be the two of them in this place alone at night. And those normally make for really scary movies when it's just contained and it's just one person and whatever the evil thing is. So I'm really looking forward to that. I also have to say, this movie is starring Shay Mitchell from Pretty Little Liars, and I really appreciate someone from a show like that because normally, not all the time, but normally, when an actor or actress comes from a teen CW type show and goes into the horror genre, it's some slasher flick or some real teen scream. And normally, the movie's not that good. Like I said, this isn't in all cases, but a lot of them. But this movie doesn't seem to be that, so I really respect Shay Mitchell for getting this role and not just doing some really shitty teen horror movie.
I believe when you die, you die. End of story.
Then you're up for it?
The settings they show in the trailer, like the morgue itself overnight, seem creepy. Like this does seem like a movie that will actually kind of freak you out. So the trailer sets up the horror well. I do believe going into this that I might actually be scared here.
I can handle it.
The one thing this trailer does that I don't really like, and it's a new trope that's hitting trailers, and some do it really well, some don't do it as well, and I don't think this one does it as well, is the rhythmic repetition of a line said early in the trailer. About halfway through the trailer, Shay Mitchell's character says, "I believe when you're dead, you're dead." And then that line repeats over and over and over throughout the rest of the trailer, and I don't think it works as well as it does in some other trailers.
When you die, you die. When you die, you die.
And I actually seldom think it actually works in trailers. Some of them manage to do it well, most of them don't. It's just a new thing, this rhythmic in a trailer, you know? It's just, a lot of times it's a line, sometimes it's just a sound, and a lot of times you'll see it in horror trailers. Or something kind of suspenseful, is there'll be like one sound that repeats throughout, or like a ticking clock throughout the trailer, or something that's kind of like driving it. And like I said, it is very effective in the right trailer, used well. But I find now it's just becoming the new trope that people are doing. It's kind of replacing the bois or the, not necessarily replacing the slowed down covers of songs because those are still popping up everywhere. But it's something like that, that now a lot of trailers are starting to do, and I'm now starting to see the fatigue of it. So this trailer does that, I don't love that. But everything else in this trailer looks pretty good. I think I'm actually going to give this trailer an A- because the only thing that really upsets me is the repetition of that one line. Everything else works pretty well. It tells you basically what the story is. You know, it doesn't have to tell you a whole lot of details about the story. It's just a girl alone in the morgue with this body that an exorcism wasn't completed on, and what comes of that. So it sets everything up well. It's just that repetition that really kind of knocks it down a couple marks. But what did you think of the trailer? Did you like it? Did you find it creepy? Are you excited? Is it not really for you? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what trailers you'd like to see me review. And of course, if you like this video, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little like. Alright, that's it for me today. I'll see you all on Friday.